Hey, what's up guys? It's Oren with Focysbydesign, and today we're going to be touching on dodging and burning and photo retouching. So let's dive into it. As you guys see here, we have our beautiful model, and let's talk a little bit about dodging and burning. Now, when photo retouching, it's very important to be able to bring out those deep shadows and those highlights in the face without coming out with a blotchy outcome, which seems to be a big issue with a lot of people when they're first starting out how to learn dodging and burning. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it because there's several ways to do it, but the way that I'm going to show you guys today is with using opacity layers and different techniques that are going to get you to the point of success. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to go ahead and hold Command J, duplicate it twice. I'm gonna make this invisible, the layer at the top invisible. And I'm going to go down here. Now we want to go ahead and really bring out the highlight of the skin. You see how we have all this white area over here? That can really look good if we blend it well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this on screen to really make those exposed areas pop. So you see now her skin is just glowing. So what we want to do here is we want to go ahead and hit the layer mask, and we want to go ahead and apply this screen layer to the layer below. Now we're going to go over to image, and we're going to go to apply image. I'm going to keep it on normal, but we also want to make sure that we hit invert. Now what invert does is it applies the layer to the layer below without being an overwhelming factor, if that makes sense. So I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Now it looks like it's soft on the skin. So if I take it off and put it back on, you see the difference there. It looks incredible. If we wanted to, we could leave it like this, but we're just gonna take it a step further and really bring out those shadows and smooth the skin. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna make this top layer active, and then we're gonna desaturate the image. So we're gonna go over to adjustments, desaturate, boom. Now we have a black and white image, and this is what we're gonna use to bring out those deep shadows. Now we're gonna go over to the filter section, go down to other and high pass, and we're just gonna tweak this until we have something that we like. Notice how whenever we move the radius, these areas get a little darker, and it starts bringing out a little bit more details in her eyes, and her eyelashes are starting to pop. The strands of hair are starting to come out a little bit more. So I think we're going to stay around this area because I'm really liking how this is looking right now. I'm going to hit OK, and then what we want to do is we want to take this and we're going to set it to an overlay, so it's pretty much sitting on top of the layer below. And I think I like that. Let's go ahead and sift through some other options, see if we have any other opacity layers that are going to bring out those deep blacks the way that we want to. To do that, we're going to hold shift and we're going to hit the plus sign. Soft light, that's actually like soft light. We're going to leave it on soft light. That looks good. We're going to take the opacity layer, we're going to bring it down just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of a natural feel. And you see the difference. Let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. So yeah, it's looking really good so far. Take it down probably just a little bit more. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a technique to smoothen out the skin. So now that we have all this, and I think we're going to go ahead, I like the way this is looking so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Command Alt Shift E, and that pretty much brings all the effects into one picture. I'm going to go ahead and make those not visible, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this this final draft layer at the top. Now this is where the cool part, this is where the magic happens. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and invert this, and they're going to be like, oh, it looks like a horror movie picture, excuse me, and that's not what we're going for. So we need to go ahead and see if we can get this fixed. So after you've inverted the picture, you're going to go down to vivid light, and you're going to get these weird colors and this weird saturation, and that's what you want. So after that, you're going to go up here and we're going to go to high pass. Her eyes are glowing. So you want to bring that down a little bit because it's a little bit too harsh. So now we're getting to the point where her skin is really starting to pop and the details in her eyes are really starting to come out. I think I like it around here. We're gonna leave it like that. And then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and blur this high pass filter so it'll give us that smooth skin effect. Now this is a quick touch up, so this will get you to where you need to be in order for it to look good, but I definitely recommend that everyone spends a little bit of time on your photo retouches just to make sure that you're getting the most out of it. So after we've applied the filter, excuse me, I can't speak today for whatever reason. But after we've applied the filter, we're gonna go to filter and we're gonna go down to blur and we're gonna go to Gaussian blur. And this is where we get that magical smooth skin effect. You guys can see the difference. Now her eyes are really glowing and she just looks freaking amazing. Now I would usually go into camera raw, bring out some of the saturation in her body, in her skin, and kind of smooth over just a little areas and really take the dodge and burn tool and really go into it. But I'm not going to do that with this session. I just wanted to kind of take the time to show you guys how to get a solid outcome within a few minutes. Now make sure that you leave your comments below. Make sure you also subscribe for different topics that you want me to touch on. But as for this, I think this one's going to be a wrap. So you guys stay at it, keep designing, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.